Brothers Comedy Hour, show number 1, take 1.
Well, hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'd like to help kick off the premiere of an exciting new comedy show, which you're all going to enjoy for a long, long time, starring Tom and Dick Smothers. Now, first of all, they really are brothers. They were born in New York City, well, way, way back in the 1940s. They were typical American kids, average in every way. This is Tommy. You notice he was a thumbsucker, a habit which he eventually gave up about a year ago. This is Tommy's brother, Dickie. We see here at the age of 3 with glasses. He always had perfect vision, but they kept him out of fights. Now here's a shot of the boys with their mother. The lady sitting down is Grandma Remick, otherwise known as the Smothers Brothers' mother's mother. Now here are Tom and Dick at ages 5 and 4. Well, the years passed, and being extremely patriotic, the boys enlisted at a very young age. Now, actually, this was taken as Southwestern Military Academy. And it gives you a deep feeling of security, doesn't it? As you can see, they both were athletically inclined. This is Dickie running the 4-minute mile in 12 minutes. Tommy can still do this handstand, and I hear frequently does at parties or in nice restaurants. Now, as they grew to manhood, they had a hankering for show business. They started out as a trio. Unfortunately, they felt the one in the middle had no talent, so they decided to go it alone. From their first appearance at the Purple Onion in San Francisco, they were crowd pleasers, playing to enthusiastic audiences like this, and this, and this. Now, which brings us to the present, to a moment that I am very pleased to share with all of you. So now, out to Hollywood, where we present the vastly talented Tom and Dick Smothers.
Oh, how I wish I was in Peoria, Peoria, tonight. Oh, how I miss those girls in Peoria.
Wait a minute, Tommy. I know you're nervous and everything, but you got to get the words right.
I'm not nervous,
You're nervous. I know you're nervous. Now,
I'm not nervous.
Well, admit it. You're nervous.
I'm not nervous.
You mean you're not even a little bit?
I'm not nervous at all. Threw up a little while ago.
Well, I knew
it. At all.
I knew he was nervous because the first moment I saw you this morning, you looked upset to me. But it's understandable, you know. This is the, first show, big comedy show for us, and, I'm a little bit nervous myself.
Huh.
Really.
Why don't you throw up? You'll feel a lot better. Go on, why don't you welcome the people to the show?
No. You better do it. I'm nervous. Since you're not nervous, you welcome the people.
I'm as cruel as a cucumber.
Okay, then. What?
Cruel as a cucumber.
Cucumber, okay. Well, you welcome the people, and I really want you to sell it, okay? Really sell it.
Welcome to the Smothers Comedy Brothers Hour.
It's the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. With guest stars Jim Nabors, Jill St. John, and special guest star Ed Sullivan. Nelson Riddle and his orchestra, and the Anita Kerr Singers. Brought to you by Johnson's Pledge. Pledge for wax beauty instantly as you dust. From Television City in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, meet the Smothers Brothers.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I would also like to thank Mr. Sullivan for that terrific introduction. Wasn't it a good one?
Certainly was terrific.
All right. Yes, I think it is. And it's certainly exciting for my brother and I to be here tonight and open up our new comedy hour.
Another opening,
It's the first
another
time-
show. Another opening, another show in Philly, Boston, or Baltimore.
Well, since we're now officially open with that wonderful opening number, I would like to officially welcome our wonderful guests, Jim Nabors and the beautiful Jill St. John.
You know,
And then
but
after...
that's not all.
What
See,
do you mean that's not?
I've got a surprise for my brother and for most everybody out here in Fun Pack TV land.
Yeah?
All the shows that start off their first shows, all the shows generally have, you know, like Dean Martin, they all have their friends come on, just drop by and say hi. They don't have anything to do with the show.
Walk-ons.
Like
They're
Dean
called
Martin
walk-ons.
have Joy Bishop, maybe
Yeah, big
Frank
stars.
Sinatra, Sammy Davis. They'll just drop by, everybody screams and
Yeah,
yells
and
and goes
they
wild.
call them walk-ons. And you've arranged for walk-ons on our show?
Yeah, a lot of my,
You've done that?
you know, a lot of my big-time friends are
Tommy,
gonna drop by and,
I'm proud of you.
So,
And
yeah.
you're right, the big shows do have walk-ons.
That's
Now,
true.
who are they and when are they going to come on?
Well, see, I can't very well say exactly who they are when they're coming on because then people will know who they are. This way we'll hold curiosity and everybody will be excited, you know,
Okay.
get a kind of a
That's
kick
it,
out
that's
of when
it.
they come on.
That's a great idea. Now, why don't you introduce our number, okay?
Okay, the number we're going to do.
Yeah, our first number, big number. Introduce it.
Songs from other
Don't
lands.
be nervous now.
We like to do a song from our Latin American neighbors to the south. A song about our Latin America's and Latin American neighbors, only friends, only through understanding of their mores and the languages of these people. Only through this way can we understand them. We should not think of these people from other lands as being strange or different because they act and dress differently and they have a different language.
They're no different.
We should not think of them as being different.
That's right.
They're weird.
No, they are not weird.
So, that we've got to keep tyranny out of Latin America and South America by only through understanding. Friends, let us reach across with that warm handshake as we reach across as we reach across the isthmus. Let's grasp our Latin American neighbors in a handshake of warmth, friendship. Let's grasp them in a handshake and smile and show warmth and friendship and brotherly love to these people, our Latin American neighbors. Remember, we need their coffee, their rubber, their cocoa.
That's no reason to be friendly. You have to be sincere now.
You know where this song is from, our Latin American
Where?
song from? This is a song from Venezuela. It parallels the world-famous Venezuelan umbrella dance, or rain dance, as we all know it, from Venezuela.
That's right.
People dance around. It's a ritual dance where the umbrella is bedded in the sand.
It's what?
Embedded in the sand, and they dance around this umbrella and pray for rain. It's a Venezuelan umbrella rain dance.
I'm not clear on this, though. Is this a ceremonial dance, or is it actually a practical dance? Do they get rain? I mean, does rain get in the umbrella? Does it work? And these people dance around, do they do it for a ceremonial occasion, or does it actually rain when they dance?
Do you mean 3 or 4 gallons will fall right in an umbrella?
I'm asking you, do you?
Yes, it does. Thousands of these people will dance around. These Venezuelans are a wild, colorful group of people dancing around and around this umbrella, praying for rain.
Now,
Thousands of them.
How many?
Thousands.
No, I mean, seriously, I know you're...
Hundreds. There's hundreds
Tommy,
of these.
around one umbrella, now how many?
Several people show up. They dance around the umbrella. And they pray for rain. As remember, all of us really, in essence, can be members of the Peace Corps in our minds. If just through understanding of this
Wait a
song.
minute. Tommy, I want to interject something right here. I don't know if you know, or a lot of people know that we have actually hundreds of American citizens, Peace Corps members, right now, working in Venezuela, furthering our image as America, the benevolent country, and working very hard to teaching them our mores and our sense
That's
of
right.
values.
Right now, down in Venezuela, there's hundreds of Peace Corps members down there, building umbrellas for these people that are dancing. You'll notice right as we go into this song that it's very Latin or Mexican or flamenco in nature, Spanish. It's a very fiery type of music. The language we sing this in is the native language, Venezuelese. And you'll notice, guitar stylings as my magic fingers flick across in a flamenco style of music. This umbrella dance where they dance around the umbrella and pray for rain is very similar to the world-famous Mexican hat dance we've all heard about.
Tommy, it's, you could say it's analogous to it.
You can say it's analogous to the world-famous Mexican hat dance where they dance around the hat. Pray for hair. I made that up. One, two, three, four. Havana, Gila, Havana, Gila, Havana, Gila, Vegas, Havana, 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 Vegas, Woo! The rains are coming! Woo! Mucha agua! Hey! Great. Well, it's
Well, what do you think of that?
As opposed to what?
We have selected this very moving lyric tragedy of star-crossed lovers because my brother Tommy would like to expand his horizons into the more aspiring dimensions of the performing arts. Now, the setting for this play is Verona, Italy, the time, the 14th century. Miss St. John plays the part of Juliet. Juliet is a beautiful noblewoman whose father has betrothed her to a kinsman, not knowing that she is secretly married to Romeo.
My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Dear love, adieu.
Boy, she knocks me out. Now, my brother, Tom, plays the part of Romeo. Romeo is a somewhat handsome teenager. As I say, Romeo was a somewhat handsome teenager, an impassioned youth, torn between honor, loyalty, and his hopeless love. And he was racked with anguish of awakening desire.
Nevermore, quoth the raven, nevermore.
In this climactic death scene, one of the most moving ever written, Romeo enters the tomb where Juliet lies.
Romeo enters the tomb where Juliet lies.
He looks upon the still features of his love.
He looks upon the still features of his love.
In his hand is a ruby-encrusted goblet of poison.
In his hand is a ruby-encrusted goblet of poison.
Romeo drinks the poison.
Romeo leaves the tomb.
You do not leave the tomb.
I'll stay, but I'm not going to drink any poison.
Now, if you're supposed to drink the poison, if you don't want to drink the poison, forget Shakespeare, forget everything, Tom. Go ahead, forget it.
Okay, then I'll drink the poison.
Great.
I'm not going to like it.
Romeo kisses Juliet, kills himself, and victorious in the end, he dies.
I kill myself, and victorious in the end, I kiss Juliet.
No. You kiss Juliet, then you kill yourself. Kiss Juliet, then you kill yourself. Kiss, kill, die.
Kill, kiss, die.
No,
Kiss, kill.
you kiss first and you kill later. Now, may I go on and set the scene?
So be it. That is the question.
That is the question. The scene takes place in the Capulet tomb in Verona. Juliet lies in a trance, having taken a potion which simulates death. Romeo enters, his mind poised on the precipice of indecision.
Kiss, kill, die. Kiss before kill, except after see. Here lies Juliet. Oh, my love! Death has sucked the breath of thy honey breath. Breath of thy old arms, eyes, take thy last look. And lips, oh, you doors of breath, sealed with the righteous kiss. Kiss first, kill. A dateless bargain to engrossing death. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary. Not bad for poison. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I kill me.
What's here? A cup closed in my true love's hand. Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. I will kiss thy lips. Haply, some poison yet doth hang on them to make me die. Nay, I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There, rest, and let me die.
Hark, something hath awakened me. I think it be my smashed and broken ribs. I should have taken real poison, then I should have not felt so pain so much. Juliet still lives? Yea. This is truly her body.
Figure.
I mean figure.
Romeo.
I.
Romeo. Romeo, dost thou still live?
Yes, I dost, but briefly. For forsooth, soon I pass my mortals from these remains.
And I will join thee.
How much time dost thou think ere we have still ere we die?
I judge it to be 1/4 of an hour. Oh, Romeo, I don't know what to say.
Say rotunda.
We asked the 4th Street gang to build us a bathtub ring, and they built a beauty in a tub with a window. Now watch new Crew bathroom cleaner power dirt off with half the work of gritty cleanser. Through the window, look how Crew cuts through stubborn bathtub ring and powers it off without scrubbing. Then wipes disinfectant clean without rinsing. Just once over, you're through. It's half the work of gritty cleanser. And Crew disinfects thoroughly as it cleans. Crew from Johnson Wax. It powers dirt off with half the work of gritty cleanser. Keeps them handy for the gang.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great voice of Jim Nabors.
The impossible dream to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage, to reach the unreachable star, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to run where the brave dare not go, though the road be forever too high, to try when you're wayward and weary, to reach the unreachable star, to reach the unreachable star, for you know it's impossibly high, to live with your heart striving upward, to reach the unreachable star.
Jim, I gotta say, you really have a great, great voice. That was just beautiful. And I want to thank you very much for being with us here tonight, too.
Well, I want to thank you for asking me. I'm really proud to be here on your first show.
Let me ask you a question,
And I want to wish you and Tom the best of luck.
Oh, thank you very much. I want to ask you this question now. I've heard that song sung by a number of singers, but you really sound like, well, when you sing the song, you sound like you really mean the words.
Well, that's because I do. You see, that song comes from a musical called, about the great Don Quixote. And he sings it himself, and it really says whatever man feels inside.
Oh, then you mean, in every man is a little bit of Don Quixote.
That's it.
Well, I don't remember too much about him.
Oh, you remember Don Quixote. He was this real old feller, lived in Spain. Old man. It's kind of a Spanish Walter Brennan. Now, I mean, he was really old, and he was all wrinkled and gray, and he had red hair, and he wore this suit of armor because he thought he was a knight.
And what was Don Quixote looking for?
Well, he was looking for dragons and virtuous women.
Really? Well, how did he do?
He found a lot of dragons.
Well, I happen to know that there are no dragons.
Well, even so, there was more of them than there was of the other.
Well, that's how it goes. But don't you think it's sort of stupid for an intelligent man like Don Quixote to spend all his life searching for something that doesn't exist?
Well, don't you see? That's the whole point of the song, is to have the impossible dream. It's to striving for the exalted goal that counts. Like Arlene Francis on What's My Line? Did you ever watch them people? They're just as happy as catbirds when they're looking for the clues and asking, but the minute they find the mystery guest, they get all depressed.
Well, what did Don Quixote do when he couldn't find any dragons?
Well, you're not going to believe this. That poor old feller, he went up to Holland, and he took on to fighting windmills.
Fighting windmills? Yeah, well, how did he do?
Well, not too good, but one time he wiped out a whole row of tulips. I mean, they's mutilated. They just look pathetic.
I really don't get the point of all this. What is the point you're trying to tell me?
Well, don't you see, that's the whole lesson in the story of Don Quixote for all of us. When the whole world is against you.
Yeah.
And the skies are looking black.
Like today.
And nothing's going your way. And it's all hopeless, and it's miserable and dreary.
Yeah.
And everybody's telling you you're wrong, and your dream's out of reach. There's only one thing to do.
What is it?
Say rotunda.
We'll be right back with Jim Nabors, Gil St. John, and Ed Sullivan on the second half of the Smothers Comedy Brothers Hour.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for tonight, and we certainly hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed doing it to you.
Our guests for next week will be the stars of Green Acres, Miss Eva Gabor and Mr. Eddie Albert. Yeah. And before we say goodnight, I would certainly like to thank our guests who appeared tonight, Jim Nabors, Jill St. John, and especially Mr. Ed Sullivan. That would be great.
And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my brother and myself for the wonderful job we did. Another great feather in our great caps, as we'd like to thank us very much. Thank you, Dickie Smothers, and thank me, Tommy Smothers.
Wait a minute, just slow down for a minute. You do not thank yourself. I know this is new to you, but a host does not thank himself. He thanks his guests and everybody concerned, but you don't thank yourself. That is stupid. That's ridiculous.
Why do you always pick on me?
Why do I pick on you? I do it because you're my brother, and I want you to do things correctly. Tommy, you mean a lot to me.
Then how come that you're always picking on me then?
Why am I? Because you're so stupid, that's why.
Oh, then my brother makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Good night, Tommy.
Good night, Dickie Smothers.
Good night.